As human beings, we thrive on approval and acceptance as it encourages us to improve. Whenever we interact with anyone new, our first instinct is to make the other person like us. That's because we're social animals and require positive reinforcement to live our lives. We might try to look for shortcuts that help us become the public's favorite, but life doesn't work that way. It's a gradual process requiring many conscious decisions because getting another person to like us is not easy. First impressions matter a lot when you're meeting someone new, but they're not always permanent. For instance, you might have a good time hanging out with someone, but as more time passes, you come to realize that you don't enjoy their company as much as you thought you did. Well, there might be ways to stop this from happening, and that's why so many of us want to stay in someone's good books. When it comes to men and women, people usually have an easier time impressing men because they don't analyze everything before deciding that they like you. However, on the other hand, women tend to be more detail-oriented and give it a lot of thought before starting a friendship or relationship with someone. So, today, we have gathered some data that can help make women like you more. So let's get started. It doesn't matter why you're trying to get a woman to like you more. You might be seeking a coworker's or friend's approval, or you might have a slight crush on someone. No matter what the reason is, we have many ways how to make a woman like you more. Good first impression. We need to start with the basics, and that's why you need to make a good first impression. Research shows that women are more likely to remember you if they had a positive interaction with you. So, you can start by showing basic kindness and being helpful, because who doesn't love it when people are nice to them? You make a nice first impression by carefully listening to the person you're talking to and asking them questions about themselves. It has been shown that women tend to have a positive reaction towards men who are interested in getting to know them better and make an effort to carry on conversations. There's no need for you to be frustrated or give up if you're having a hard time, but that's what we are here for. We will help you understand most of the social cues you will experience in your lifetime and how to deal with them. First of all, none of the tips we give you are unethical, so you don't need to have any reservations before you take our advice. There's a noticeable difference between genuinely making a woman like you more and resorting to manipulative and sneaky ways to get her approval. Our tips will help you get a head start and get you to accomplish what you want. Lead with self-confidence. If you want to succeed at anything in your life, having confidence is the right approach. No woman likes a man who is insecure and doubtful of himself. They want someone who knows his worth and is willing to go the extra mile to show her that he cares for her. We all know that we feel better when we have solid reassurance that we're liked by someone because none of us like getting any mixed signals. So, before you approach the woman you like, display a lot of confidence using your body language and actions so she feels appreciated. However, you can't mistake confidence for arrogance as it can drive people away. Women are more attracted to men who can take the lead and are not afraid to show their emotions. If you want her to like you more, you must make sure she knows what you want, so you're always in her thoughts. You can also try dressing up nicely and taking care of your hygiene, because physical appearance plays a huge role in getting women to like you more. All these tips will eventually get you closer to your goal, so keep on going. Establish trust. Trust is an important building block of any relationship. So whether you're just starting with someone or want to take things to the next level, make sure there's trust between you two. A lot of women these days complain about men not being reliable and trustworthy, so you have to show her that you're not like the rest. Stay true to your words, and don't try to use any excuses to get out of prior commitments. Women have an eye for these things and can spot a liar from miles away, so be sure that you have her trust. Don't make plans and then fail to show up later. Make sure that your words and actions go hand in hand, because you won't be impressing her by being flaky. You can get a date by being charming, but it doesn't guarantee that the woman is always going to stick around. She wants someone she can count on. Plus, a trustworthy man is going to come off as more attractive. Be there for her when she needs you, and always be willing to hear her out when she needs to vent. All these factors add up to something and help you become the leading man in her life. Try some flirting techniques. We can all agree that flirting can be attractive when it's done in moderation. This is a great way to boost your self-esteem and show the woman that you're into her. However, make sure that it's being reciprocated because you don't want to make it awkward. Flirting can also make the woman feel desired and increases your likelihood of her liking you back. However, you should remember that flirting is used to open up a line of intimacy and make sure the other person has a good time. What kind of flirting techniques do you swear by? Let us know in the comments below. Show a lot of interest. So far, you have tried a few pickup lines on the woman you like, but you still want to seal the deal. It's time to make sure that you're showing the right kind of interest. No one likes players and people taking advantage of a situation to start a romantic connection. So you have to act right. Showing interest means that you're constantly dropping hints that you're into the woman because consistency is key. If you're trying to get a woman to like you more, you have to be present at all times and let her know your intentions. We all know that people can't read minds, so you can't expect her to. You don't want to get dragged into the friend zone, so you need to establish the foundation. And you can do that by asking her out and showing interest in her life. It's completely normal for the first date to be a little awkward because you guys are just trying to get to know each other. So start doing thoughtful things and plan out your dates so she knows that you're putting in the effort. Respect her personal space. A lot of us have this misconception that getting a woman to like you means that you start smothering her with compliments. But we all value our personal space, right? Make sure you respect her space and boundaries, and until you get a green light, stay within your limits. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. When you allow the other person time to think about you, chances are that they'll be left wanting more. Women don't go after men who seem too desperate and are going out of their comfort zone just to get into a relationship. So, you have to be careful and let the woman decide for herself. Once you've expressed your intentions, it's time to take a step back and let things unfold. Women tend to choose men who let them be and allow them to open up. Have an open line of communication. We have stressed the need for healthy communication. But how do you do that when you don't know the other person that well? There's something very endearing about a guy who's willing to go the extra mile to make a lady happy and wanting to respect her. So if you want a woman to like you more, you have to be on your best behavior. This all starts by making sure she knows that she can talk to you about anything without any bias or judgment. However, try not to overdo it because you'll just be pushing her away. Nowadays, it's very easy to remain in touch with people 24/7, so make sure she has access to you by communicating through calls or text. Ask about her day and turn this into a routine. This is an easy way to remain in her thoughts, because on days when you're both busy, she will be looking forward to catching up with you. You can start by sending daily good morning and good night texts, so she's expecting to hear from you throughout her day. When you open up a line of communication like this, you end up giving her the chance to share more with you. During the initial stages of a relationship, a little mystery can go a long way, so it's alright if there are some questions left unanswered. These are some of the common techniques you can practice if you're new to the dating world or if you're just trying to make new friends. But eventually, it all comes down to the other person. All people are different, so not everything works for everyone. But showing common decency and respect never hurt anyone. Make sure you end every interaction on a high note so that she is always delighted to hear from you. Having two people who like each other the same amount is way healthy than pining over someone who doesn't feel the same way. So, even if you're not sure if she likes you back, there's still hope because you can try out these techniques to make her like you. This is not rocket science. It's all just basic manners and attraction. So practice makes perfect. You might feel a bit hesitant at the start, but you will notice all the positive changes once you have gotten past the awkward stage. So, keep that conversation flowing and build trust to get her to like you more. All this will not only help you improve your relationship, but boost the romance as well. Just make sure you're sincere and patient. Implement these strategies to maximize effectiveness. So, there you have it. We hope these tips give you a better idea of how to navigate situations like this and get the woman of your dreams. Have you had success with these techniques before? Share your stories in the comment section to help other people out. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more great tips. Thanks for watching and see you soon in the next video.